There was a man born in Chicago in 1902 who, by the age of 5, could already read. No one knew it then, but this child would later create one of the most revolutionary, life-changing approaches to therapy. An approach you can use in your daily conversations to instantly improve your communication, relationships, and people skills. That man was Carl Rogers. Rogers grew up curious, thoughtful, and deeply observant. His interests shifted many times, but eventually he discovered a passion that shaped the rest of his life: psychology. In his early career, he worked with children and noticed something powerful. When kids felt genuinely heard, they opened up, healed faster, and trusted more. This observation led him to create what we now call person-centered therapy, and at the heart of it lies a deceptively simple skill: active listening. You've probably heard the phrase before. Most people assume it means staying quiet while someone talks, but that's not even close. Rogers found that when he listened to people in a very specific, intentional way, their entire emotional state changed. They gained clarity, they felt understood, and often they solved their own problems without him giving any advice at all. Before I show you how to use active listening, let me tell you what happened when I tried it. I noticed one thing. Everyone wants to talk about themselves, but almost nobody actually feels heard. So much of what people say just disappears into the void. When I started practicing real active listening, Rogers-style listening, something incredible happened. People opened up more, they felt validated, they became more confident around me, and our conversations became deeper, more authentic, and honestly, way more fun. But this wasn't just a social cheat code. Rogers himself discovered that clients who experience active listening develop personal insight, trusted more, and improved emotionally without any complicated techniques. His approach became so influential that active listening is now used in therapy, schools, leadership training, business, conflict resolution, you name it. So how do you actually do it? The first step is presence. You can't actively listen if half your attention is on your phone or your next reply. It's not a script, it's an attitude. Rogers believed that people speak with two layers: the content and the emotion behind the content. Active listening means paying attention to both. The second tool is paraphrasing and summarizing. This isn't robotic repetition, it's simply checking that you understood correctly. Something like, "So you're feeling overwhelmed because work is piled up?" This prevents misunderstandings and shows the other person that their thoughts matter. The third tool is using minimal encouragers, small verbal or nonverbal signals like nodding, I get you, or a simple expression of engagement. These tiny cues tell the person, I'm here, keep going. They keep the conversation flowing naturally. Next is emotion labeling. This is where you reflect the feeling you sense behind their words. For example, "It sounds like that was really frustrating," or "You seem relieved now." Even if you're slightly off, people feel understood because you're making an effort to connect with their emotional world. Over time, you become surprisingly accurate. But the real magic, the part that changed me the most, was internal. I realized that listening is not the same as wanting to understand. Dale Carnegie said, "You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming genuinely interested in other people than in 2 years trying to get people interested in you." And he was right. When you genuinely want to understand people, everything becomes easier: connection, charisma, trust. Rogers believed that having repeated experiences of truly listening reshapes your attitude, making you more authentic and naturally empathetic. And when you develop that, people feel it instantly. If you're interested in becoming a better communicator, improving your relationships, or just understanding people on a deeper level, start practicing active listening. It transformed my conversations and my confidence, and it can do the same for you. And if you enjoy learning things like this, check out my other videos and stick around for the next one. Hopefully, I'll still be alive to make it.